We all hope to age gracefully so we can enjoy our later years full of energy, vitality, and good health. But so often, with age, our bodies start to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy, skin, healing and recovery time, sleep, it all just seems to go downhill. Unless you're using LifeWave. Since 2004, LifeWave has been delivering its amazing life-enhancing technology to people across the world, always helping the body do what it was designed to do, only better. And as it turns out, the best was yet to come. David Schmidt, our founder, creative force, and world-class inventor behind LifeWave technology, has recently achieved something in the field of regenerative science with a single LifeWave patch that researchers worldwide, spending years and billions of dollars, could not. Introducing LifeWave X39, the world's first product ever to activate stem cells. A true breakthrough in regenerative science that helps restore our bodies to a healthier, more youthful state in a way no other product can. The secret? By harnessing the power of LifeWave's patented phototherapy, X39 uses light to elevate a peptide proven to signal the activation of stem cells. Think about it. These are the cells that generate and regenerate all the cells and structures of the human body. They're the building blocks for our organs, tissues, blood, and immune system. They also serve as an internal repair system everywhere. But as we age, stem cells
become less effective. Their ability to repair damaged tissue is reduced. In fact, by age 60, they've slowed dramatically. But all that changes when just one LifeWave X39 patch is placed anywhere on the body each day. Instead of older and less effective stem cells, X39 supports the production of younger and healthier stem cells. This amazing level of control over your vitality and well-being was simply not possible, let alone this easy, until now. And the best part? Like all LifeWave patches, X39 is safe, non-invasive, and incredibly cost-effective. Look what people are saying about LifeWave X39. Backed by clinical studies, multiple patents, and 20 years of development, any one of these benefits would be impressive. But X39 is so effective, it can influence everything about your body, how you look, feel, perform, and heal. It's time you experience the power of X39. Live long, live well, live younger. Experience the power of LifeWave today.
A life empowered is closer than you think. We're all looking for a better way. Reimagine what's next with a new sense of exuberance. Why not power on like you mean it? Or power off blissfully? A better sleep is a better awake. You've never moved like this before. With the energy nature intended. Imagine reprogramming the way you look at the speed of science, at longevity, at exhilaration. It's next level rejuvenation. Take control of your well-being from the inside out and outside in. The light within is ready to ignite. Be the light. LifeWave. You are a powerhouse of growth, of new experiences. You just don't know it yet. Let's change that, shall we? With innovation at our core, we've reimagined what's possible. Harnessing the body's natural energy flow with light. Backed by clinical research, X39 stimulates the skin with low levels of light to elevate a key peptide linked to renovating and rejuvenating the body. This life technology supports improved movement, recovery, and overall health and well-being. You are Generation Awesome. shifting paradigms and creating new ones. We always knew you had it in you. Now it's time to prove it to yourself. Your adventures are only beginning. Discover the power and simplicity of doing more with X39. Be the light. LifeWave. An empowered life has no expiration date. We're all created to do incredible things, like conquer summits, catch big waves, and live our passions. As time goes on, our bodies begin to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy levels decline, sleep patterns shift, and recovery slows. But our bodies are masterpieces of design, holding the potential to bounce back better than ever. With X39, we achieved something remarkable in the field of wellness and regenerative science that others could not. By utilizing LifeWave's unique patented technology, X39 uses light to elevate GHKCU, a copper peptide known to support overall health and wellness. Unlike traditional light therapy, which requires external light sources, X39 uses the body's own infrared light to naturally increase vitality, enhancing the body's flow of natural energy. For improvements in strength, stamina, performance, and overall health and well-being, with the simplicity of an affordable, non-invasive, non-transdermal patch. As we age, levels of these life-enhancing elements, which are associated with wellness and longevity, begin to decline. LifeWave invested 10 years into stem cell research, which resulted in over 70 patents. X39 was born to bring to the public a product that could support wellness in an entirely new way, supporting the production of younger, healthier cells with wearable light technology. Becoming a powerhouse is easier than you think. Harness your body's natural potential to maintain youthful energy and vitality, because life comes at you fast, but it doesn't have to pass you by. Live long, live well, live young. Be the light with LifeWave X39. LifeWave.
Imagine if you were part of the solution instead of the problem. Imagine if you had the power to help those in need and could erase the pain of others. Imagine if people expected us to be there when disaster hit. LifeWave family members have repeatedly met the call of those in need. Whether it is to provide pain relief, a better night's sleep, or just to have the face of someone that cares, a LifeWave member has been there.
And whether donating regularly to the Red Cross over the years, or more recently with the Convoy of Hope, which jumped in immediately to help those in need after Hurricane Helene, LifeWave has always been there as well.
What happened at the beginning of all this is that we did a conference in Las Vegas, and it was a hugely successful conference. We had almost 2,000 people there for our very first one. We had 40 speakers that came in, professional athletes, professional coaches, Olympic coaches, and a fellow by the name of Thomas Burke approached me and said, you know, this is so phenomenal. I'm so proud to be a member of this company. As you know, there was just a hurricane off the coast of Florida. Have you thought about starting a program to give back? And it was at that minute I realized that when a company becomes successful, you have an obligation to help those in need and give back to those that are less fortunate. So we raised, I think it was $50,000 in relief effort for the Red Cross at that very first event. The members that we have in our community globally are absolutely extraordinary people. They have always been there to help those in need. So we had a situation in Australia where there were the bushfires, and there were LifeWave members that were there to give back and provide financial assistance, patch people, provide medical aid. We've had victims of earthquakes in Indonesia, earthquake in Italy, of course, multiple hurricanes, and LifeWave members have always been there personally to provide medical aid and assistance. The frustrating part for me is that these are people that need help now, not in a couple of weeks. They need help now. And so it was these type of incidents where I began to think that I would like to have the capability to provide medical aid, provide relief effort to people within a 24-hour period.
David took that frustration, channeled that energy toward a very positive solution designed to provide medical aid and relief supplies to people in need within 24 hours. The solution? A drone of all things, with attributes and capabilities unmatched in today's world of unmanned aircraft.
This drone can take off and land from virtually anywhere, carry a higher payload, and fly longer than any other drone in its class, and provide very valuable medical aid or search and rescue operations that other drones can't provide. We're achieving remarkable results in terms of payload and endurance. As a matter of fact, there's no other company in the world that can touch us.
Unveiled to the LifeWave community at our annual conference in 2022, a plan is already in place for a fleet of LifeWave humanitarian drones to come off the assembly line as early as late fall 2025. This is giving back on an epic scale.
With the patch technology, we accomplish things that no other company was able to accomplish, and the same thing is true about the drone. So we're going to be forging a new path forward for our community with new technology that's life-changing, that's world-changing, and we have an unbelievably great future ahead of us. And I'm more excited now about the future of LifeWave than ever before.
We are on the LifeWave 20th anniversary incentive trip around the Greek Isles, and we are having the time of our lives.
Every time I see you, I'm caught up in the feeling.
People are coming from every part of the world, Europe, Asia, America. When we are all together here, we are just one big family.
We are just bonding and having such joy and closeness and so much love, feeling the enrichment of the bonds of real relationships that are precious to me.
You know, LifeWave is about love, and you got to feel that and experience that. And the only way you're going to feel that is to be with each other, and we've got to enjoy that this week.
Every time I see you, I'm caught up in your magic.
The Greek islands are just beyond beautiful, with all the blue water, the white buildings, the blue tops. I mean, it's just such a unique place.
The food, the taste, the smells, the air, the water, so much for the eyes to take in, for the heart and soul to experience here. So these are memories of a lifetime being made. I'm so grateful.
We're here in Athens. We're having a blast. Thank you, LifeWave. We're so grateful to be here.
Dream come true, and we're travel free, having fun. Look at these beautiful things behind us.
ライフウェーブを通じて今までも一つ一つ夢が叶ってきましたけれども、まさかこういった形で会社から自分の夢を形にしてもらえるとは思ってませんでした。本当に感謝してます。ありがとうございます。
It's a good place to gain more and strengthen up your business, who you are as a person, and how you're going to continue to build your LifeWave business.
The trips are literally a priceless experience. You want to commit to getting yourself locked in on the next incentive trip. It'll change your life, it'll change your business.
It is an absolute blessing and a gift that LifeWave has not only survived as a company these past 20 years, but thrived and grown as well. From our humble beginnings in a small home office in Beaufort, Georgia, to multiple offices in the United States, Ireland, Japan, Taiwan, the Philippines, Malaysia, Thailand, and South Korea, LifeWave has reached millions of people, bringing the gift of healing with light. LifeWave is a story that it should inspire all of us for the purpose of bringing out the greatness that resides inside each one of us. My dream to heal people with light was originally met with ridicule and skepticism. Yet, here we are today, manufacturing more than 20 million patches each and every month. I would like you to remember that when thinking about your own dreams, for with enough patience, perseverance, persistence, you can accomplish tomorrow what seems impossible today. Over the last 20 years, we have evolved as a business, and I am more excited about the future than ever before. LifeWave today is a health technology company, but as we continue to innovate and expand, we will unveil solutions to some of the most important challenges we face in everyday life. These new inventions and products will empower you to have a better life and freedom to live the life you want to. Thank you for being a part of the LifeWave community, and may God bless you and guide you on your own journey, living long and living well. It is an absolute blessing and a gift that LifeWave has not only survived as a company these past 20 years, but thrived and grown as well. From our humble beginnings in a small home office in Beaufort, Georgia, to multiple offices in the United States, Ireland, Japan, Taiwan, the Philippines, Malaysia, Thailand, and South Korea, LifeWave has reached millions of people, bringing the gift of healing with light. LifeWave is a story that it should inspire all of us for the purpose of bringing out the greatness that resides inside each one of us. My dream to heal people with light was originally met with ridicule and skepticism. Yet, here we are today, manufacturing more than 20 million patches each and every month. I would like you to remember that when thinking about your own dreams, for with enough patience, perseverance, persistence, you can accomplish tomorrow what seems impossible today. Over the last 20 years, we have evolved as a business, and I am more excited about the future than ever before. LifeWave today is a health technology company, but as we continue to innovate and expand, we will unveil solutions to some of the most important challenges we face in everyday life. These new inventions and products will empower you to have a better life and freedom to live the life you want to. Thank you for being a part of the LifeWave community, and may God bless you and guide you on your own journey, living long and living well.
Hey, good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Welcome. Now, this is a session that is arranged by Jin Long, with the help of Joven. It is 6:33 now, okay? And it's good to start, I think, right? So, thank you for coming, everyone. And I'm sure the 18 of you, like Charles, Grace, Heshpang, JS, Jack, Jason. Oh, Joven is here. Okay, Kelvin, Lucian, I think that's Lucian, May, Phoebe, Priscilla, nice to see you. SY, SN, and Veron. Okay, so today I do not know whether you will know it or not. Okay, Jin Long is not gonna come in to talk, right? Jin Long is well, I think on a well-deserved break. Okay, and he just came back from his elite SPD trip, incentive trip to Switzerland. Oh my God, it's so amazing, right? So in fact, Joven, on behalf of Jin Long, has asked me or a few other people to give this training on the compensation plan and the new enhanced performance-based compensation plan, right? And basically, he gave me 2 hours, and I don't think I need to talk 2 hours. So we will try to finish fast. And then this is quite awkward to start at 6:30 because I think some of you are, some are having their dinner, right? So I will try to finish it off in 1 hour or slightly above 1 hour or so, right? If I can. And we will leave the questions at the back so that we can go with the flow and we do not disrupt the flow, right? So then come about 8:30, I think this Yi Ching will be coming in to talk in Chinese on the enhanced compensation plan, right? So let's start. Okay, before I start, let me try and share my screen. Okay. I need to get a disclaimer out of the way first, yeah? Okay, as usual, this is our disclaimer, right? The income examples mentioned in this presentation are for illustration purposes only. Individual results may vary and does not represent any LifeWave member or brand partners' income. Success in any business requires leadership skills, commitment, and dedication. It is solely dependent on the time and effort one is willing to devote in building the business, right? So before I start, I want you to know for any first timers, you will need to go through a few times before you can truly understand or grasp the plan. Okay? Like me, when I was first introduced to the plan, I was completely blur. So I do not know what is happening. So it took me actually quite a while. And after a few times attending talks by our country manager, Mr. Casey Howe, and of course Shanky, and of course our very own Jin Long, before I can actually understand. So don't worry if you do not quite get it. If you need to come in and listen a few times, either in the Bangsa office or to Jin Long or over Zoom, it's all right. Okay, so let's talk about the enhanced performance-based compensation plan. So basically, there are actually 9 ways to earn in our new plan, which is coming sometime maybe in August. The indication now would be in August. So these 9 ways, I would also like to break it up into, a few modules later on, so that when you first introduce to your prospect, you don't have to tell the prospect the whole full 9 ways which you can learn, right? So briefly go about it and break it into maybe 4 sections so that you will understand, right? So let me show you. Okay, basically the first module is when the brand partner, when the brand partner launches the business. Okay, that means your brand partner decides to come in and buy the plan with an enrollment kit, whether it is a core or advanced. So this enrollment kit is like an affiliate marketing. So, okay, the name of this bonus is PIB bonus. Okay, like affiliate marketing, okay, one of these bonus is PIB bonus, right? The introduction bonus is basically, I always tell people is that most of the brand partners that come in, you know, they only want to use the product, right? I also started the same way. I wanted to basically find a solution for my wife's constipation. So most of the brand partners that come in, they only want to use the product. So when I calculate out of 100% of brand partners, almost 90 to 95% are all users. You know, only probably 5 to 10% or maybe even less are actually doing the business. And so when I say doing the business means, I mean ranking up to managers. And basically the first title rank of manager means they want to do the business, right? Other than that, the 90 to 95%, they just want to, you know, they just love the product. They want to share the product with their friends and loved one. And so they want also a reduction in the cost. When we buy things, we always ask for discount, right? So they want their products to be cheaper. So this PIB is the best way to get them. Okay? So when you actually share with your friends or your relatives or your family, okay, you get this PIB and it makes the product cheaper because company will actually, give you an PIB, which is also, to some companies, they call it affiliate marketing. All right. So basically, it's their way of showing their care to their friends. And it's also a way to reduce costs, right, of using. Okay. So this cheaper product, and then there is this new bonus called the business launch bonus. If you look at, module 1 at the bottom left, so business launch bonus, it's basically what we call a 9 weeks recruitment drive. It creates a kind of sense of urgency in people. Oh, when they come in, you tell them, hey, you can earn, a sizable amount of income, or you can generate income, or you can actually use the product cheaper. And this things happens for 9 weeks. Okay, this is called a business launch bonus. So this business launch bonus is 9 weeks recruitment drive. And basically, why 9 weeks? Why not 1 year? Why not 6 months? Because this is a very, very fair recruitment drive, and it creates a kind of urgency, okay, for people to, when they start signing up, when they quickly get off the dates and start referring to friends and families, okay, then they have this third one, which is a level, level earning bonus. Okay. And this is like a uni-level plan whereby you can earn up to 3 levels. Okay. And these 3 levels also have compression. And the compression in the sense that if somebody at level 2 did not achieve, or level 1 is not achieving their required things, then the company will compress until you find the next active person who buys your product, and they will give you this bonus, right? This is the one that will create a good retention rate. So basically, first bonus is a product introduction bonus, PIB, very much the same as like when we have now, right? Nothing much change. Later, I will go one by one. Then this is, right? So the next one is a 9 weeks business launch bonus. You can earn up to $450. Okay. Okay, the third one is a level earning bonus, which you can earn between 3% to 15%. So this is when you will tell your prospect basically, or any newbies, okay, then when they start to want to do the business, then we talk about a second module, okay, which is in red color. The second module is when we start to want to build a team of builders. Okay, that's when the binary plan comes in. Okay, when the binary plan comes in, then we can earn up to 5 to 25,000. Okay, that's for the binary plan, which is slightly different from now. How it is calculated, right? So later I will go one by one with examples with you. Then we'll have this new generation of mentor matching bonus. Okay, if you look at the red area, mentor matching bonus, you can match your brand partner's binary bonus from between 500 to 20,000 weekly. Okay, and finally, we have the up-ranking incentive, which is something like, those days when we used to have an up-rank incentive, right? When you used to give cash bonuses, and now they are going to permanently put it into place so that when you rank up, let's say from manager to director or a certain rank, it will give you a rank up bonus between 500 to 5,000 to 50,000 to 75,000 to 100,000. Okay, so basically these three, okay, so these three, okay, so the binary bonus can be paid from 5% up to 10%. And then when we have the mentor matching bonus, which I just said just now, the breakthrough incentive, okay, so it is mainly for these 6 ways to earn the other 3 ways. So we don't really touch on it very much, okay? So why? Because you have to reach a certain level, then only you will look at this, right? We will not touch on it very much, okay? So the other 2 ways is actually the preferred customer. And the preferred customer is mainly used, or it's a trend in the United States to do it. But over in Asia, very little people will sign up as preferred customer, right? But this preferred customer is good for those big time influencers, okay, where they can bring in a lot of new people, okay? But if you were to sign up any preferred customer, basically the preferred customer have to sign up an auto ship in order to be preferred customer. And this auto ship, each time they can buy a packet of X39 every month. Okay, they buy 1 packet of let's say you will every month receive this $20 from their order. Okay, so currently the new plan, the company has also come out with this premium bonus, where if your preferred customer, when they buy a whole month of 31 days list, okay, whatever sales you have, they can give you will give you an additional percentage, okay, of about 5, 10 to 20. Okay, so this preferred customer base customer basically is not really shared basically in Singapore and Malaysia, I feel. But if you want to know about it, you can go to your back office. You can go to an upline who is promoting this. So you basically, again, we will probably concentrate on probably the module 1 or the module 2. Okay. The last one is the 9 ways, which is the module 4, right? Which is for the top leaders. And when you reach the rank of presidential or elite presidential, then that is where you will receive whirlpool. Okay, so this basically this whirlpool is the world's percentage. They will put one portion of the percentage of sales, then distribute among the top leaders or presidential elites. Okay, this is one that we will not explain this much today, because when you reach that time, you will know how to go about it. Okay, so again, basically this is module 1 and module 2. You need to concentrate on this. Then there is the 10 ways that I say, because the 10th way is when we go after our incentive trips, right? So it is also cost, there's also money there, right? Because why we get free lodging and we get free airfare when we actually qualify for our incentive trips, okay? So if you concentrate on the 10th way, which is the incentive trip, you will go for it, and that the other bonuses will come into play, right down from the PIB, right down to the module 10 to the team. Binary commission and promotion, okay. Next we have this ranking. Okay, let me show you the ranking leadership, right? So this is currently we have about 6 ranks. Okay, right. The new enhanced compensation plan, we have up to 12 ranks. So this is 12 ranks. Now is very good, because last time the old ranks, we had it, something like volume, which, we can be pushed up to a certain rank right before this new one, really performance-based. Okay, this is a performance, the new one is a performance-based competency rank, meaning that this is structured in such a way, when you reach that specific competency level, which means if you reach a manager or a director or an executive level, okay, when you master it, when you advance in the rank, then you unlock additional bonus and reward. So this time, when you reach a certain rank, most likely you will stay in that rank. Okay, so now when you reach, let's say, a director rank, you might, after 1 month, drop back into a manager or drop back into a brand partner. Or when you reach a presidential director, PD, some of the PDs might even drop back into a manager level. Okay, so with this new compensation plan, okay, when you master the plan, you will actually advance in the rank, then you unlock additional bonus and the reward. So this time when you reach that certain rank, like I said just now, most likely, you will stay in that rank, okay? So the first one is the preferred customer. If you look at the steps in the diagram, okay? First one is the preferred customer plus, which I told you earlier. And this is something that we do not concentrate on. But in any case, this group of people are the people who doesn't want to be a brand partner, all right? What they do is they just want to be a product user. And some of them could be in companies, working with companies like banks. I know for one, Maybank cannot have their employees doing any form of other businesses like network marketing or working for another or moonlighting. Okay, so they can be a customer of yours, so that they will sign up as a good customer, but this preferred customer get the same price as us brand partners. In a sense, wholesale price are what they are not allowed these people are not allowed to participate in getting bonuses like us. Brand partners will get bonuses. Preferred customers do not get commission. Okay, they are not allowed to participate in bonuses, the cash, the commission. Okay, but what they need to do in order to get this wholesale price is you have to be very clear. For preferred customer, they need what they need to do to get the wholesale price is they need to put in an auto ship, meaning they need to use their credit card or debit card. They actually activate an auto ship every month, so they need to buy every month. Okay, but they sign up for the preferred customer plus, they have to pay 25 US per year, just like us, the rest of the brand partners. Okay, but this $25 per year annual fees is offset by every month when they give you, or when LifeWave give this preferred customer plus 10 pieces of samples from the other classic patches like aeons, carnosines, glutathiones, classic patches. So every month you will see when your auto ship kicks in, when LifeWave will send you a 10 pieces sample. Then when it comes to the end of the 12 months, 1 year, they will give you a full size or full sleeve of classic patch of your choice. So this is a preferred customer. Okay? Can everyone understand? So at the end of the 12 months, meaning 1 year, LifeWave will give you a full size sleeve of classic patches, okay, of your choice. So that's a preferred customer, right? Then we come to a brand partner, okay? So what does a brand partner have to do? So it comes to a brand partner like you and me, you will be participating in the business, okay? But as a brand new brand partner, okay? Hang on. Okay, so when it comes to brand partners, this brand partner, like you and me, will be participating in a business. So that means we will actually be sharing with people as a brand new brand partner. Basically, you are only a product user at the moment, right? And you will need to buy packages, either the core, the advanced, or the premium. So this will give you a very economical per patch price, right? Okay, so you can consider the wholesale price when you buy our a la carte, that, okay, then we are allowed to earn basically in the 4 ways. Once the preferred customer and the preferred customer premium, okay, then we can earn the PIB as well. Then this new level earning bonus, you can earn 3%, okay, or so, as long as you sign up as a brand partner, right? And you are active with 55 PV in a month. And you have these 4 ways to earn, okay? So the first rank is a manager rank, okay? But as a manager rank, you split up into 1-star manager, 2-star manager, and 3-star manager, right? So the initial part, you are basically starting to be a distributor with some competency, okay? And you are starting to refer quite a lot of people, right? Although you are still a product lover, okay? You are allowed to earn the same amount or the same PIB as an active brand partner. But this time, additionally, you can earn a business launch bonus for the first 9 weeks, okay, from $25 to $50, okay? And you will also be able to earn higher level earning bonus as an active brand partner, right? Earlier, you only earn 3%, but now you can earn between 5 to 10, okay? So you are a 3-star manager. When you are a 3-star manager, you can start to earn a 5% binary bonus, 3-star manager. So in total, as a manager, you can earn about 6 ways. Then we go to the next competency rank. After the manager, you would basically be a director. Okay? You'll be a director. So director, we also have 1-star, 2-star, or 3-star. Okay? Now, at this point, you are really team building, right? You are recruiting a lot of brand partners, okay? So your additional commission is now from 6, okay? And you can earn up to 8 ways to earn, okay? So these 8 ways is basically the level earning bonus. You are now earning higher bonuses between 13 to 15%. And your binary bonus also starts to increase between 7 to 10%. Okay? So mentor matching bonus also increase 5 to 22%. And if you are a 1-star director, okay, you get this breakthrough incentive one time of 500 US cash. Okay, so after that, the next rank will be the executive group. Now again, executive group, you have 1-star, 2-star, and 3-star. Okay, here are the additional bonuses and mainly the increase is in the mentor matching bonus from 34% right up to 58%. Okay, and the breakthrough bonus, if you rank up to a 1-star executive, you will be given a breakthrough bonus cash of 5,000 US. Okay, then comes the last, which is the presidential rank. Okay, now if you qualify as if you are promoted to the last rank, which is a presidential rank, okay, you will get this one, 73 to 82%. Okay, your mentor matching bonus will also increase from 73% to 82%. This in this range. Okay, so presidential director ranks have also 1-star presidential director, 2-star presidential director, and 3-star presidential director. Now, this is a part where you get a lot of breakthroughs. Okay, the mentor matching bonus will also be increased, like I said just now, from 73 to 82, this range. And then when every rank of 1-star or 2-star, you will get cash incentive. Okay, the 1-star you will get 50,000 US. Okay, cash. If you are promoted to a 2-star presidential rank, you will get 75,000 US cash. Then if you are promoted to the last, okay, which is a presidential 3-star, you will get a cool $100,000 US cash. You also want to get, and you also get to participate in the quarterly leadership pool, which is the 9th way number 9 of earning bonus. Okay, so you get away with that. So next, I just want to highlight to you to understand that this term called qualifying, volume. Okay, qualifying volume, this term, okay, if you look at qualifying volume, how do I explain this to you? This term called qualifying volume versus bonus volume. Okay, now these two are similar, almost the same way. The difference is that you are a brand partner and you buy a la carte X39. You pay $99.95 US. The qualifying bonus is a qualifying volume of 77 BV. And the BV, which is the bonus volume, is also 77. But if you are a preferred customer, you buy at $99.95 US, same as the wholesale price, but the brand partner, the QV is 77 points. The same, but the BV is 43. So BV is bonus volume, meaning paying out commission. QV is a qualifying volume, right? Meaning it is used to only qualify, doesn't mean anything. QV is the qualifying volume, okay, to see which rank you are in, okay, only for qualification. No monetary is involved, okay. Why is it different? The difference is because the minute a preferred customer buy $99.95 US for one X39, the direct sponsor, okay, will get 20 US. So that means some commission is already paid up. And that's why they need to reduce the PIB to 43. So that is only, the only reason, okay? So these are the ranks, and, the new enhanced compensation plan has all the way from a brand partner right up to the 3-star presidential director, okay? But there are requirements to come in this rank, okay? So there are basically 6 columns, if you can see. Each column has a unique requirement, right? So before I go to each column, I want you to see the ranks that I put in green. These are the current ranks that we have now in LifeWave, right? So basically, if you are a manager now, you are in the range of a 3-star manager in the new plan. In the new enhanced plan, okay, if you are a director, you are somewhere around 1-star director. If you are a senior director, you are somewhere around a 2-star director. If you are an executive director currently, you are somewhere 1-star executive. Now, if you are a PD, presidential director, you should be somewhere being a 2-star executive. Okay. Then, if you are an SPD now, senior presidential director. Now, senior presidential director, you will give you will reach something like a 3-star executive, right? Then for people like James Low from Singapore and Jin Long, or even my upline Ronald Lee, they are elite presidential directors. So they will roughly be a 1-star presidential, right? So the enhanced plan. So, okay, you roughly get an idea of that. So for the current brand partners, right, they will, what they get and what they tend to get confused with this chart is how to qualify yourself. Okay. However, I would advise, do not be too, how do I say, do not be too engrossed with this thing. Okay. to don't let these things stress you out. Okay? So far, are y'all okay or not? Do y'all understand or not? Can if you have any questions, then we leave it until the end. Okay? So like I said just now, for people like James Low, you know, the elite SPD from Singapore, Jin Long, the elite SPD. Jin Long is actually the top 5 elite SPD in the world. Ronald is also an elite SPD, right? They are elite presidential directors. Now, they will actually roughly be a 1-star presidential in the enhanced plan. Okay? So you roughly get an idea, right? So for the current brand partners, right, they tend to get confused lah. So like I said, don't over stress yourself out with this chart. You know, don't get confused with this chart. You know, I would advise you, do not be so stressed, but for the new people who come in, it'll be very easy for them to understand. Why? Because they become right at the top when they start as a friend or, you know, a brand partner. And when what they do is just buy the enrollment packages, right? Then when they buy the enrollment packages, they are active for 1 month or 31 days. Unless they buy the premium pack, where they will be active for 3 months. Okay. So as an active brand partner, to earn a commission, you know, the minimum PV you need is 55 PV. Okay. Be very clear on that. For you to earn any commission, you need to be active at 55 PV. As you can see in the second line here, the gray one, as long as you get 55 yourself, you know, a product that is 55 PV is like maybe 1 packet of Aeon or 1 packet of glutathione. You know, okay, you are allowed to refer someone, or you are allowed to sponsor someone and get a commission, right? A PIB. Like this, right? Okay, so the first manager rank is a 1-star manager. So to qualify, one of the condition is you need to hold a PV of 110, 110. Okay, this PV, I just want to add, yeah, to all of you, in case you have a preferred customer. You can sign a preferred customer, and the preferred customer's BV is also counted as your PV. Okay? Just in case you all do not know this, even in the old plan, this is like that. It's the same, right? You know, hardly anybody signs up a preferred customer, okay? So it concludes, okay, so as a 1-star manager, you need to maintain 110 PV, okay? All the way until you hit a 1-star executive. From a 1-star executive onwards, you need a minimum of 200 PV. Okay, if you look at the chart, right? So I think every time you reach 1-star, exactly, it is not an issue to retain. Okay, so 200 PV, because myself, you know, I'm using like 2 or 3 patches or 5 patches a day. So well, it is well above 220 PV. Okay, so the first column we got settled. Yeah, so that I show you in relation to the old rank, from the old rank to the new rank, right? For example, manager, you should be at 3-star manager. Director, you should be at 1-star director. Senior director, you should be around 2-star director. Executive director, you should be a 1-star executive. PD, presidential director, you should be around roughly a 2-star executive. Senior presidential director would be a 3-star executive. And elite presidential director, you should be around the area of 1-star presidential. Yeah. Okay. So it depends on your own personal usage. Like for me, I sometimes use 1, 2, sometimes I use 5 patches, I patch like this sometimes, so I would be very easy to rake up 220 PVs every month. So the first column, now I think everybody understands, yeah, is settled. Right. So the second column is what we call the qualified downline volume, QDV. Okay. Now, this QDV is the same as the current name, which we use and we call GVU, group volume. Okay. So it's the same. So basically that means is that all your PVs plus your qualified volume of this personally sponsored brand partner, okay, all of them are total downline volume over a period of 31 days. This is the same as the current GVU, if you understand it, right? So basically, it has nothing to do with your upline or downline spill over to your organization. Nothing to do. Only the GVU, or now is called the QDV, is from your own direct sponsor and your direct. So basically, your own team. So this is called QDV. So as this first one star manager, very easy. You just need to maintain 110. Okay. And if you are in this level, then you need to have a QDV of 750. Right? This 750 is very easy to qualify because okay, an example, if you sign up and advance today, 2 brand partners buys advance, right? How many PV is an advance now? 300, correct? So one advance is 300. So the PV on the right is 300 and the PV on the PV, on the right is 300. So plus 300 is actually 600. Okay. So if you yourself sign an advance, it is included in the QDV. So if you have 3 advance, and your advance is, like 3, 6, or 9, there will be 900. So you already qualify as a 1-star manager. So if you sign 3 advance, you already qualify as a 1-star manager, because 1-star manager, you need only 750. If you sign 3 advance, you will have basically a 900 PV already. Okay, so it's as simple as that. So it's very easy for newcomers, right? And they don't even realize it because they are not allowed to participate in the binary bonus. You do not have to start telling them about binary bonus yet because they are not allowed to participate in the binary bonus. So they do not have to worry about any other things, right? Now, the question is whether you want to put them on the left or on the right. Now, whether if you want to put them in the left or the right, basically, I'll teach you where to put it later on. Then, to qualify for a 2-star manager, they need to have a personal PV of 1,000, they need to have a personal PV of, okay, then the QDV now increase, okay? Then, okay, when they hit a 3-star manager, then the qualification is increased. The QDV is now 2,005, okay? And then the 2-star manager is 1,005, the 3-star manager is 2,005. And then you see the other column. Under column 4, okay, under column 4 is basically the volume leaks, right? Okay, can you see the VL? Yeah. The fourth column, first column you have PV, QDV, MVR, and then VL. Okay. Okay. So under column 4 is called volume. Okay. Volume lake. Okay. What this volume means is that you need to have one personally sponsored brand partner and that his team or her team has a total downline volume of 1000 PV. When you reach 3-star manager, okay, 1000 PV. So it is basically one brand partner with his or her team that brings in 1000 PV of sales. Okay, that's when you become a 3-star manager. Okay, then when they want to go up to a 1-star manager, they need to qualify for all the 6 column, so that the 1-star director is like our current day director. You need to maintain 110 volume and your QDV has to be 5,000. Okay, then you see column 3, there is a maximum total downline volume of, any single leg in your QDV. So that means that when you are a 1-star director, if you have 5,000 QDV, let's say you have 3 downlines. Okay, your first downline total is 3,000. Then 3,000. Then you have a second person. The sponsored brand partner is his total TDV. Okay, 1,000 is okay. Then the third person. Okay, so let me take you through this first. The QV from your own purchases plus your customer purchases. This is your PV. Okay, let's say, for example, Jen has an enrollment tree. Jen purchased a sleeve of X39. Okay, and this is 77 QV. All right, and if Jen has 4 customers ordering the same each week with their own 77, that means 1 X39. Okay, Jen's PV for the week is 77 from her own plus 77 times 4 of her customers. That will bring you 385. And that amount will roll forward for 31 days period. Okay, understand? So this is how you explain the QDV. Okay, let's say, for example, Jen's enrollment tree. Okay, now Jen has a personal purchase of 100 QV. Okay, Jen has a personal customers purchasing 500 QV and a downline team of purchasing 10,000 QV. Okay, so for that week, Jen, her own purchase is 100. She has 2 customers, 250, 250, and her total team of 10,000. So for that week, Jen would be 10,600 and it will roll forward for 31 days period. Okay. Now, MVR, this is an example. Maximum TDV, total volume, can come from any single enrollment up to 50%. Okay, you can use 50%. Let me show you an example. This is again Jen's enrollment tree. Now, she has 3 very active brand partners doing the business. So brand partner number 1 has a total of 55 total volume. Brand partner number 2 has 20,000. Brand partner number 3 has 25,000. So if you look at it, brand partner 1, 55, brand partner 2, 20, brand partner 3, 25. Jen has 100,000. Correct? Simple mathematics. Okay, so the MVR for a 2-star executive, okay, 2-star executive is 50,000. So how Jen is going to calculate is BP1, she can use a maximum of 50,000 instead of 55,000. Okay, brand partner number 2 has 20,000. Brand partner number 3 has 25,000. So in total, instead of 100,000, Jen now has only 95,000 QDV. Why? Because if you look at 2-star executive, the maximum volume rule, that means the highest BP can only contribute up to 50,000 to Jen. So now Jen did not hit that 100,000 to qualify as 2-star executive because Jen only has 95,000 now. Okay, so let's drop from 2-star executive. We take a look at 1-star executive now because Jen did not qualify for a 2-star executive. Okay, because 2-star executive, the qualified downline volume must be 100,000. She only has 95,000 usable. Okay, because of the MVR rule. Right? Now let's take a look. So she did not qualify for 2-star executive. So now we have to drop one level down. So we take a look at MVR for 1-star executive, which is 20,000. Okay, does she qualify? So brand partner number 1 has 55,000. So now Jen can only use 20,000 from brand partner number 1. Brand partner number 2, 20,000. And brand partner number 3, instead of utilizing the full 25,000, Jen can only utilize 20,000 because as a 1-star executive, the maximum volume rule is 20,000. Okay, so 20 plus 20 plus 20, Jen has 60,000 QDV. To qualify for 1-star executive, Jen needs 40,000 QDV. So does she qualify? Yes, Jen meets the requirement of a 1-star executive. Okay, so that's how we look at the MVR, maximum volume rule. Can? Okay, let's move on. Now, volume leak. Okay, volume leak is the number of personally enrolled BP, level 1 and all their teams, meeting or exceeding the total volume required. Okay, so now let's look at an example. This is Jen's enrollment tree. She has 4 brand partners with a total volume of 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. Okay, Jen has 4 personally and sponsored BP. Each BP has 2,000 TDV. Okay, so Jen has 4 volume legs of 2,000 each, correct? Follow, Okay, so Jen meets the requirement of a 2-star director. Because 2-star director, you must have 2 volume legs of 2,000 each. Okay, so we come to this last one, outside largest leg. Okay, now outside largest leg is a combined QV from PV plus volume of all enrollment legs in the enrollment tree, excluding the largest legs. Okay, let's take a look. Example. When we give you examples, then I think it will be very much easier for you to understand, right? Now, brand partner number 1 has a sales of 150,000 TDV. Okay, and brand partner number 4 has a total of 180 TDV. But in this group, Jen has 7 personally sponsored BP brand partners. Okay, so her two largest legs are BP number 1 with 150,000 and BP number 4 at 180,000. These two largest legs will be used to meet volume leg requirements, right? So total of Jen's PV and her other 5 personally sponsored brand partners is 50,200. And 50,200 meets where? A 3-star executive. Because for her to qualify as 1-star presidential, she needs 100,000. She only has 50,200. Okay, so she does not qualify as 1-star presidential. She qualifies as a 3-star executive. Okay, now this can be a bit tricky. BB, balancing binary. Okay, is the minimum TDV required from all your personally sponsored brand partners and their team on each side, left and right of your binary tree. Okay, now let's take a look again. Now Jen has 4 brand partners. So normally we are so used to seeing one big leg and one small leg, correct? So this is Jen's binary tree. Now, BP number 1 has 8,000 TDV. BP number 2 has 10,000. BP number 3 has 2,000. And BP number 4 has 3,005. Okay, so the total right leg, 8,000 plus 2,000 plus 3,005 is 13,500 total volume, yeah? Okay, so on the left leg, she has 10,000 TDV. So what will happen? Jen meets the requirement of a 1-star executive. Why? Because she has not reached the 15,000 for 2-star executive. So when she does not reach 15,000, we go to the next highest level, which is the 1-star executive. 1-star executive, the requirement for binary balance is 6,000. Okay, so Jen qualifies for 1-star executive. Yeah. Okay, now we are very familiar with the ways to earn, right? Number 1 is retail profit, where we promote product sharing and customer acquisition. We sponsor people. Number 2 is customer premium, to promote customer acquisition and attract influencers, right? So number 1 is retail profit, which remains the same as it is today. So brand partners earn a retail profit for every customer that they sell. Normally, we do not do this. Why? Because we build networks. Okay, I personally do not do retail selling. Okay, because I do not want to be a salesperson. Okay, I want to build network, right? So number 2 is customer premium. So based on the total QV of purchases from personally enrolled customers on a rolling 31 days period, okay, brand partners' personal purchases are not included in the qualification, right? Customer premiums are paid on the total QV of purchases from all your personally enrolled customers in that particular week. Okay, so if you have a customer QV rolling 31 days, from 300 to 599, that means you only qualify to get this payout when you reach 300 PV of your profit leg. Then you will get 5%. If you are 300, you're 300 times 5%. If you're 599, 599 times 5%. If you hit 600, you go to the next level, you get 10%. If you hit 1,002 and above, you will get 20%. Okay, so customer premium examples, let me give you. Now, let's say you have a 1,000 QV in 31 days period. Jen has a total of 1,000 QV from personally sponsored. Your upline give you one is not counted, right, for the last 31 days. So meaning LifeWave wants everyone to actually share and sponsor people. You need to sponsor more people. Okay, that's the message, right? Jen is eligible to earn a 10% on all customer purchases on the current week. Okay, let's say, for example, Jen has a total of 400 QV in the current week. So she will earn $40 in customer premium, meaning whatever her customer personally sponsored, her customer buys, she gets a certain percentage. Okay, so the calculation is 400 QV times 10%. Okay, so total QV from personally sponsored customers, okay, over a 31 days period is, if you are eligible, percentage to earn. Okay, now customer premiums, this is the calculation. Okay, total QV from personally sponsored customers in the current week times the percentage that you are eligible to earn, meaning you will get your customer premiums. That's the calculation. So let's take a look at product introduction bonus, level earning bonus, binary bonus, and mentor matching bonus. Okay, number 3 and number 5, we are very familiar. Okay, now this is PIB, is an affiliate style fast cash, no rank required. Okay, so it's perfect for 97% of users, 90 to 95% to reduce your usage cost. Okay, now number 4 is level earning bonus, which actually rewards the brand partner to engage early and start personally enrolling within 9 weeks. This is a fast start bonus where when you bring in a new person for 9 weeks, this new person will actually get level earning bonus. Okay, so number 5 is binary bonus. This is where the income becomes stable from the sales team's effort. Okay, and we earn up to 3 levels deep with compression. That means if your first level, second level, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10 is not doing the business or does not qualify, then number 11 is doing the business. Number 11 becomes your first level. This is a total different change from last time. Okay, last time you only get to earn from number 1 level, number 2 level, and number 3 level. If your number 7 or number 11 level is working very hard, you do not get anything. Okay, now you get, right? Number 6, mentor matching bonus. You are rewarded for leadership development. That means last time, for example, if your downline asks you to help, presentation to her prospects or her downline, when your downline signs her prospect up, do you get anything for helping? You do not, right? Now, under the new compensation plan, you do. Amazing, huh? So same program was launched in September 30th, 2024. This tool continues to be viable. New Advanced Plus now. Last, we are having the core pack, advanced pack, and premium pack, right? There's no advance, which is last time's diamond. Okay, so now in quarter 3 or quarter 4, 2025, depending, don't know yet, they are going to reintroduce back the diamond, meaning there is something between the advanced pack and the premium pack, because from 535 to jump to 1750 is slightly too big, the gap. So they are reintroducing back this pack in between advanced and premium pack. Okay, the price will be $975 USD. The qualifying volume that LifeWave will give you is 500. And the PIB would be 165. Okay? So the qualifying amount of volume is split between consecutive months, with 525 being applied for the first month and 110 being applied for the subsequent 2 months. This is for the premium pack. So the qualifying volume will increase to 775. From 745, this is another good news. For premium pack, it is increased to 775 when the advanced plus pack is available. Okay, you need to take note on this. So level earning bonus, this is where you need to rank yourself up as a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 1-star director, and 3-star director. Okay, brand partners earn a percentage of the business volume on their personally enrolled BP. That means whatever your BP buys, or whatever your BP's customers buy, or whatever they sell, or whatever the customers, your BP customers usage in the enrollment tree, you get a certain percentage. Okay, and the best thing is calculation skips any brand partner with 0 PV. That means brand partners who are not active in the rolling 31 days is not counted as one level. So previously in the old plan, let's say for example, you bring in Steve. Steve is not active. He's 0, but he's considered your level 1, you know. And then you bring, Steve brings in Anne. Anne is also a user. She is not active. Also 0 PV. She bought a package and that month, after that, she didn't buy. So that's your level 2. Okay? What happens if you go further down? Level 6. This person very interested, very aggressive, doing the business. Hey, you only get level 1, 2, 3 leh. 4, 5, 6, you can see but get nothing. But now, you get, because those BPs with 0 PV, you will skip. Okay, it's not counted as a level. So brand partners' weekly paid rank determines the percentage and level they're eligible to earn. So level 1 bonus, if you are active brand partner, you get 3%. Okay, of your direct sponsor. Amazing, huh? Last time, you do not get this. Okay? Now, let's take a look at the bonus example. So Jen has a paid rank of a 3-star manager. Okay, Jen qualify as a 3-star manager. So level 1, she'll be getting 7%, and level 2, she'll be getting 3%. Okay, understand, so far this one. Now, Jen has 5 brand partners on level 1. That means she sponsored 5 person directly. Okay, with a 200 PV, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200. Okay, she will earn $70 in level earning bonus for level 1. Why? Because she has 5 brand partners, 5 times 200 PV times level 1 is supposed to get 7%, right? She gets $70. Very simple and straightforward, right? Now, on level 2, Jen has 10 BPs on level 2 with 200 PVs each. So Jen will earn $60 in level earning bonus for level 2. Why? The calculation is that she has 10 BPs. Every one of them has 200 PVs times level 2. As a 3-star manager, Jen gets 3%. As a 2-star manager, she gets 2%. As a 1-star manager, level 2, she does not get anything. Now, do you understand? Okay, she will earn a total of 70 plus 60 is $130 for that week. Okay, So week 1, let's say for example, this is exercise again. Mike has 0 PV. This is what I mean. It will skip the 0 PV. So Sally will be Jen's level 1. Okay. Jen will earn level 1 on Sam, Lisa, and Sally. Can you see? All highlighted in yellow. So the calculation, Sam has 200, Lisa has 100, and Sally has 200. So level 1, Jen can earn 7%. So she's getting $35. So in week 2, Sam brought in John. Okay. Mike has another new one, Mary. Okay. So highlighted in yellow, Sam has 100, John has 100, Mary has 100. So Jen will earn level 1 on Sam 100, Mary 100. Okay. Now the calculation will be 100 plus 100 times 7%. She gets 14. So Jen will earn a level 2 on John. Why? Because John is brought in by Sam. It's not her level 1. So calculation 100 from John times 3% is $3. So week 3, another example. Mike suddenly wake up. He bought something, 100 PV. And Sally also sold something, 300 PV. And, Sim came in. Sim is Jen's level 3. Okay. So let's take a look. Jen will earn level 1 on Mike, 100 PV. Okay. So 100 times 7 is $7. Jen will earn level 2 on Sally. Sally is level 2, right? 300 PV times 5%, it's $15. Right? And Jen will earn level 3 on Geo, K, and Sim. 200, 200, 200. So times 3 is 600 times 1%, it's $6. Right? So Jen will earn a total of 7 plus 15 plus 6, which is 28. Okay? So let's take a look at binary bonus. Now, like I mentioned just now, to qualify for binary bonus, a brand partner must have at least 300 PV. Okay? And they must qualify as a 3-star manager. Right? So binary bonus example, 3-star manager, 100,000 against 300,000 power leg. So 100,000 times 10%, maximum earning is 5,000. Jen will earn 5,000 binary bonus this week. Okay? And when that happens, 100,000 from the profit leg will be deducted from both pay leg and power leg, which means the power leg, the big leg from 300,000 minus 100,000, now the balance will be 200,000. Okay? Now, please take note, the power leg volume will be with you for 52 weeks. Okay? Your profit leg, the small leg, the volume will be with you for 24 weeks. If BP is inactive, both binary side volume is flushed. Okay, so this is mentor matching bonus, 1-star director and above. So this is basically what you will get. Okay, so this is an example of the mentor matching bonus. So if you want to know a little bit more about this, you can sit down with your direct sponsor. I'm sure they will be able to explain everything to you on generation 1, generation 2, and generation 3, and so on and so forth. Okay, so ways to earn, number 7 to number 9. business launch bonus is to reward early engage and start enrolling for 9 weeks. Breakthrough incentive is when you rank up, and quarterly leadership pool, I will just tell you, I will just mention because this is for SPDs and above, right? So business launch bonus is for first 9 weeks of new BP joining, the join week plus 8 additional full weeks. Okay, weekly bonus and paid as 1-star manager, you get 25. Enroller will get 1250. Okay, previously enroller do not get anything, right? So if you are paid as 2-star manager, if the person is earning 50, you as a direct sponsor will earn 50%. That means $25. So maximum earning opportunity for a new BP is $450. Enroller will get 225 on each new enrolled BP. But there is a terms and condition. The enroller means the sponsor must be paid as at equal or a higher rank than the new BP earning the business launch bonus. Okay, so this is business launch example, which I think your upline can actually explain more to you in detail. Okay, so breakthrough incentive, this is one-off, right? Starting at a 1-star director, BP are rewarded with a breakthrough incentive, which splits into 2 parts. Okay, part 1 will be awarded at the week when you rank up. Part 2 will be awarded to you 4 weeks later. That means it is a 1 plus 4. Okay, and this 4, you can re-qualify within the 52 weeks period of achieving the new career title. So as a 1-star director, you get $500. But part 1, immediately, LifeWave will pay you $250. Part 2, you need to re-qualify for another 4 weeks. Then LifeWave will pay you the other $250. 1-star executive is $5,000, 2005, 2005. 1-star presidential is $50,000, 25,000, 25,000. 2-star presidential is $75,000, 37,500, 37,500. 3-star presidential is $100,000. Immediately they will pay you 50,000 US. Wow. I'm just thinking whether when I get this 50,000 US, wow, what am I going to do with it? Go on a holiday with my wife and my family. Okay, so missing part 2 of the breakthrough incentive does not exclude the BP from earning higher breakthrough incentives. Okay, so these are the examples of the breakthrough incentive. All right, so on week 25, let's say if a person uprank as a director, so in week 68 he achieved a 1-star director, he will get paid the other 250. Okay, so if week 10, let's say for example another simulation, he achieved 1-star director, and in 52 weeks after 52 weeks, on week 62, after week 62, okay, he achieved 1-star director again, that other 250 will not be paid out, meaning it will be burned. Okay, so this is quarterly leadership pool, SPD rank qualification. Okay, so existing 1-star presidential needs to qualify 10 out of 13 weeks. New 1-star presidential needs to qualify 7 weeks out of 13 weeks. Okay, so existing 1-star presidential must also have a 13-week average of 600,000 QDB. Okay, so with that, I have come to the end of the the business plan presentation. So I would like to bring you the upcoming promotions. We still have this going on. If you buy one X39, you get 20% off the energy enhancer. It's ending tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. Please take this opportunity. Now, there is a business opportunity presentation every 2 o'clock every day. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday are all in English. Today, we had Mr. Daniel Fu, amazing sharing. And every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday will be in Mandarin. It is all happening in Auckland Road, in Resource Industrial Center, Auckland Road. Feel free to join us, right? And now we are also having our Mid Valley. It's ending tomorrow. We have amazing promotions going on. Do come and visit us at the Mid Valley Exhibition Center. I will be there tomorrow afternoon from 2 to 6. Come, have fun with me. Okay? So, on 12th July, this is something which I'm very proud of. It's a grand recognition for 2025. It's happening in Grand Nexus Ballroom. Now the tickets are going for 70, and basically you will get a very amazing door gift. Okay, we have guest speakers like Janet Wong from Singapore, James Low from Singapore, our very own elite presidential director, Mr. Lee Jin Low, John Wong, and Rosnita binti Muhammad, Shanky, our very lively head of sales, Malaysia and Singapore, our Malaysia and Singapore country manager, Mr. Casey Howe, Dr. Edward Chu, and last but not least, our guest artist of Bella Astila will be coming. Okay, do set the time with us, 2 to 5. It's happening in Grand Nexus Ballroom, level 3A in Bangsa South. So with that, I've come to the end of this presentation. I hope you have been able to learn something from this new marketing plan or from my presentation. Okay. Again, please come for a few more, because I'm also the same. When I first heard this marketing plan, I was totally blurred, right? So yeah, and I would like to thank Jin Long for giving us the opportunity to practice the presentation of this marketing plan. So with that, thank you very much. I hope to see you all again on Wednesday. We have Super Wednesday happening at 8:30 p.m. And there will be other presenters. Please come in at 8:30 p.m. if you want to attend the Mandarin session of the business plan presentation. Okay, so this is Alfred signing off. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you for coming. Okay, good night, everyone. Bye bye. See you on Wednesday, on Super Wednesday. Yeah. Bye, everyone. Thank you for coming.